All right, so here's another episode of our Red Purple Law journey. Um, yeah, just trying to figure out the best sequence of synergies and combinations and ratios to rotations and blah blah blah. But but yeah, I think a lot of Red Purple Law decks are pretty similar, so it's hard to be unique with the leader. But we all know like there is hidden potential in this leader to really like overtake the meta, maybe, right? It's a strong leader. It's a strong leader, and he can hold his own against the better decks out there. But the war of nutrition, that's what this game is, right? So yeah, I think I want to say Moria is the difficult matchup for him because Moria can just keep cheating cards out. Now, granted, you can say, well, you're bottom decking everything, but the guy mills cards off the top of the deck, giving him new targets in his trash. So, yeah, that's a tough leader to deal with. Person swings for 6. Yeah, that's definitely a tough leader to deal with. I can tell you that right now. But somebody's gonna crack the code. I think this deck is too fun / popular for nobody to just crack the code. And I think Raydrill's been the best addition because this is a combo heavy deck. You know, you need your pieces in order to really do anything. So draw power in this deck is basically the key, because you're just gonna draw into your combos. To be honest, the only sad part is you can't really take advantage of all the available draw. Raydrill's the best one because she doesn't eat your Dawn. Because it can get real toxic trying to play Queen or even Sasaki to, keep drawing and drawing and drawing. Meanwhile, it's like turn 4, no, or let's say turn 6 or 7, and you're working with like 5 Dawns. Like, that's crazy. At that point, you're probably lost. You probably lost because they done got 3 10 drops on the board or some crap. Who knows? But whatever. All right, back on track. I think what we have to do a lot more in the future in general is ignore the when they swing with their searcher, just ignore it. I'm starting to think, because they have to invest Dawn in order to swing with it. So like, just entice the opponent to just do that. It's just like, okay, you want to use this again. Now, if they have no play, of course they'll just swing with their searcher, but like, maybe instead of basically turning that searcher into a blocker, you just keep putting pressure on them. Who knows? But it's a case by case type of thing. Yeah, I would grant the life. See, Amaru really changed the game up, because once upon a time, as long as you have blockers, you can just take the life, right? You could just keep taking life. But Amaru says, oh, rest your blocker, let me get past that. So you gotta be careful. Yeah. This game's only been out for like a year, and it just feels like the mechanics and the meta and just everything's changed so much from day One Piece to what it is now. It's just like, oh my god, how did we get here so fast? Well, this is the beauty of having a wide board. So he's over defending. I do feel he's over defending, but at the same time, regardless, he would have to deal with 5 attacks, right? So 6 life, a couple of cards in your hand. At the end of the day, 5 attacks. He can't afford to take all the attacks, because then he'll be at 1 life, right? So, but yeah, I wouldn't have been chucking those 2K so soon. I would have been seeing what I was gonna get in out of life real quick. Oh, you know what? Maybe he was overthinking the blocker law. But then again, listen, just make sure you don't have 7 cards in your hand. But yeah, that's the benefit of, see, traditionally, you just kind of had to, depending on how you wanted to play, of course, and depending on what the board state was, you just kind of had to let yellow get a bunch of life, make sure they had next to no cards in their hand, and then just swing big in 1 turn. Swing big. And then next turn, you're probably going to get game because they ain't have enough anyway to defend all the attacks. Their 6 life went down to 1. But it's just, everything's so different now. That Kiku Nojo, you still got the Sanji blocker and the Brule blocker. But now you got these new Wano cards just hitting the board. Man, you got the 2-cat counter that hits the board. I don't know what that thing is called. Just yellow got some stuff now. So, see, look at that. It can go either way, to be honest, in my opinion. Trash means you can protect yourself if something happens right now. Grant means this game is going to go an extra turn. That's how I feel. You grant to life, this game, oh, we went for it. Okay, cool. See, block with the kid, well, it depends on how he chooses to swing, to be honest. If he swings raw with Big Mom, block with kid, chuck a bunch of cards. No, wait. Then you have to sacrifice. Yeah, okay. You might just have to lose something. That's what it looks like. Oh, he went for, okay. I think that's a real sign that they are in lethal range and they know they need to soften the board up real quick, which makes things better for us because that's a guarantee block. We block the leader and it's just 1 card. See, I don't know what this guy's name is. That is just so good to just defend. All right. See, like I said, we don't have anything to help take the Big Mom off the board. So this be the sad story when it comes to like combo-y decks, But, he didn't even want to bother. But you can see we have way too many attacks at the end of the day. He doesn't have enough cards. So that means GG.